Hey, cross trainers, welcome. Last week here at Connect Church, we were launching a new ministry initiative where we have a partnership with a fitness facility here in town called PRC Health and Fitness. Something we're really excited about. And one of the strategies in this initiative is we were creating a Saturday night worship service to take place in one of their dance studios. And so we had to get that studio ready for worship. And one of the things we needed was screens so that people could see words and sing. And so we installed some televisions. We had some wires strung through the walls. But what we needed yet was to convert the Cat5 cable in the walls to HDMI to hook up to both the computer and the screens. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, don't worry, I really don't either. I'm with you on that. So I had to do some research. I had to figure out what was needed to make that transition. I had to just buy some adapters, a splitter to make that happen. But basically, this is the picture that I want you to have. It's a computer screen that is the source. It has what needs to be communicated to the TV screens, the receivers. Because when that happens, the people who gather, they'll be able to see words. They'll be able to hear who God is, and they will respond in worship and praise to Him. That's the picture. It's the picture of Genesis 12. When God comes to Abram and says, hey, Abram, I'm going to call you out of a place and a people. I'm going to call you from your hometown and from your dad's family, and I'm going to call you to go somewhere. I'm going to call you to go to a land that I'm showing you. And so I'm going to bring you to a different place, and I'm going to make you into a different person. I'm going to make you great. I'm going to make your name great, not to puff you up. This is why, so that as I bless you, you will bless others. In fact, it ends with this. You will be a blessing to all the families, the people of all the land, the earth. I call you out of something really small, and I'm going to use you to bless something really big. God's saying, I'm the source, right? He's the computer in my opening. He's the one who comes to Abram and says, I will. Abraham's the receiver. He's the computer screens. He's the one that when Abram's connected to God, he becomes blessed. He becomes great, right? That's the truth for all of us in Jesus Christ. We become sons and daughters of God Himself. We get imprinted on us the truth of who Jesus is. We get to be casting who God is to others so that when people see what God's doing in us, they stand in awe of Him, like those who gather to worship. And they praise God in response to what appears on our life that reflects and speaks of Him. God's the source. We're the TVs. The world is coming to see, to worship. I don't know if that's how you view your life. I hope it's how you view your life. That God has begun a good work in you. And He's going to see it through to completion. He did Abraham's story. And He will yours. So often we spend here time talking about that connection to Jesus. The purpose is to draw you out so you can display His glory to a bigger group of people. And so this is my question. Abraham in suspense in the unknown left in order to enter in to what God had for him. And I'm just wondering, what is the suspense and unknown for you? Maybe you're having transition in your life. Maybe you're having a transition in friend groups. Maybe you're having a transition when it comes to financial situations. Maybe living in a different house. Maybe changing doctors. Maybe COVID has changed it all. but there's transition that is unknown and there's suspense of what's going to happen. What I ask today, what I challenge you today with, is are you willing to make that move and to see the greater purpose in it? Praying, God, how can you use this? I'll be the receiver. You display your glory through me. Can you join in that today with me? Blessings.